All right, first of all, I want to definitely give credit to Coach Malzahn and Auburn. Very good football team. We knew that coming in. They're very physical. He's built a great program, and credit to those guys. We knew they were very big and physical up front. So I thought our guys played extremely hard. We took two big, huge haymakers right out of the gate. We've talked all the time about you can't give a great football team any help. We did that. But I will say this. I thought that once we stabilized and we went on a span there of about 32, 33 minutes to where our defense was playing exceptional. We gave up 3 points. I'd have liked to seen the momentum right before half. We were able to capitalize on some opportunities, and if we could have come away with some points right before half. But we challenged our guys at halftime that we needed to stop, and to get the ball back to the offense and see what we could do, and we did that. We went to a 3-and-out. Again, it was kind of a credit to the way our defense was playing. We were able to go on a 17-play drive and come away with some points, which we could have got the ball in the end zone. But we were at least able to come away with some points. But when that happened, we had some momentum, and we gave two big plays that we couldn't get a stop, and they got two big play scores on us, and we're just not good enough. We're not experienced enough to survive 4 turnovers and some big plays and some key moments. But I thought our youth showed at times tonight. Played a lot of guys, but we're going to keep giving the effort, and we'll come back in here tomorrow. We'll get back to work, and obviously it doesn't get any easier, and so we got to continue pushing that rock. So with that, I'll open up.
Chad, on the fake punt, I mean, what happened on that? What made you decide to run it there? And then obviously that wasn't the result you were looking for.
Yeah, not the result we were looking for. It was something that they had showed. We just got to go back to work. And, I knew I didn't feel like we could get the ball run effectively, consistently inside. We were trying to get the ball out on the edge. That was the game plan coming in, and we knew their speed was good. But they were able to stabilize some of the outside run game too for us. But again, we just got to go back to work and make some plays.
Chad, has this rebuild been more than what you thought it would when you took the job? And how do you keep everybody, focused and staying in, not just players but fans and people that support the program?
Well, I can tell you this: there's a group of young men in that locker room over there that are going to stay in the fight, and there's no quit in us. And there's only one thing to do, and that's go back to work. And I know everybody's just frustrated that we're not having the success that we all want to have, that everybody wants to have. And there's the only thing to do is for us to go back to work and keep pushing forward, keep developing the guys on our roster, keep recruiting. That's it. That's it. And I knew this was going to be, I knew this league was tough. It didn't surprise me. We've played teams in this league before. That's it. But again, it's all about how we play, not who we play. And I'll continue to stand by that. We got to continue to play better, to give ourselves a chance. We can't give an opponent a short field, a really good opponent, and making mistakes. You just can't do that. And and that's what we did. We did in the first half, and they were up 17-0 on us right there. But our guys never gave in, and they never quit on it.
Chad, I guess O'Grady would be a bright spot today. What'd you think about his play today, and really what have you thought about his play all season? That touchdown catch, guy knocked it out and then he caught it again. I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't know if you got a good look at that play or not.
Well, I think we all know what kind of playmaker CJ is, and I think you look around. We tried to get the ball to our playmakers as much as possible tonight. Had a few drops. It was disappointing, but guys were giving effort. But CJ has definitely been a guy that's been consistent, and we just got to continue to find ways to get him the ball.
Were Colton Jackson and Capps, were they injured, or do you just feel you need to make a change?
No, they both got injured I believe it was in the first half.
What's the prognosis for those guys?
That I don't know. We'll go back in and reevaluate, and I'll get the report here in a little bit.
Maybe too early to say, but you did play a bunch of young guys, some guys who you talked about playing, but really got some substantial reps. What do you think of those? Was that a result of Devin Bush leaving the team? Like, hey, we got to get some more young guys in there.
No, absolutely not. You know, our plan was to try to continue to bring guys along and be smart about it. You know, we don't want to burn a guy's red shirt if you know, just to get you know, a few snaps in. If we're gonna do that, then we expect this guy to play a lot. And so there's some guys that we're trying to hold, and some have gotten their 4 games in. Some have gotten 2 or 3 of the 4. And we'll pick and choose when we're ready to play those guys. But it was good. Eric Gregory got in and got some snaps today. And, you know, again, that's you know, we've got to try to bring those guys along and develop the guys we got.
Solely got hurt, I believe, in the first half, Coach. I don't think he came back. Was that a head or something?
Yeah, you know that I don't recall exactly what it was. I mean, I think it was. I'll get the results here in just a little bit, but you know, definitely we were able to bring Eric Gregory back in. You know, bring Eric in at that point.
Chad, how'd you think? I guess that was the first time since the opener that Ben really took all the snaps. How'd you think he handled that, and how'd you think he played?
Well, when you consider what he had coming right down the coming at him all night, and you know, the speed in which he was going against, I thought he did some good things. I thought he kept some plays alive. You know, he's gritty, he's tough. He knew exactly the protection scheme. We had some checks into some of their pressures that we actually hit, and big play. And again, going back to some of the youth showing, you know, we got to get aligned. We got to get set out on the edge. And it was a big play that was called back to Rakeem. That was a check by Ben. And then the touchdown to C.J. O'Grady was a check off of the protection, the pressure that they brought. So I thought he recognized it well. He was communicating extremely well on the sidelines. I mean, we just got to keep making play. Got to make plays.
I think it was O'Grady's first ever rushing attempt on that 4th down. That was something that did work. What did you see from that? How long had you guys been repping that?
Well, we've been repping it. We actually repped it a little bit last year, and you know, again, we felt that we got into empty, that they would get into a front that would be a little bit softer for us, that we may be able to pick up a short yard right there with it. CJ played quarterback in high school, and had taken snaps, and so we had been working that, and you know, it was good to see it work.
You alluded to it's not going to get any easier. You got to play number 1 Alabama at their place. Just with what you guys are going through, how tough a challenge is that?
Well, I mean, you know, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's easy. There's none of this. No part of this is easy. But you know, there's no quit in us either. And these guys have an opportunity to come back and just get a little bit better every day. And that's all we can ask of our guys right now. I mean, that's kind of where we're at, and they're a very good program, extremely talented offensively and defensively. So we've got to go back to work, and we got to play better.